switching over to this channel to see the ending of this Grand Prix. Can you go into general and say it as my channel, please?
Yep.
But we do have YBN in the lead of the Grand Prix with Tom in P2, Havoc P3, and Aho is in P4, Jens P5, and yeah, we've missed a lot of action since since we've had to restart, and we are sorry that we're having technical difficulties, but I'm sure we'll be back, and yeah, we'll be back to normal in D3 and GTS tomorrow. So
yeah, and as we see, YB and Steven are already pulling a 6-second gap on Tom and Havoc, as AO is only 7/10 behind Havoc, so we might see Havoc being pushed off the podium.
Yeah, this is it will just be so disappointing. But AO does have a lot more penalties, and so does GNL. So the dream's still here for Havoc, with only 4 laps to go in this Grand Prix. He can get it, as AO is right up behind him now. Soft tyres for AO. He's going to get past. Is he going to get the traction? He's going down the inside. Havoc being the respectful driver, and he's left him room. And it looks like Havoc is now in P4, but you cannot count Havoc out. He's got far less penalties than him, as Jens picks up another penalty. So, you know, the hope's still here. The hope is always here. And and AO gets a bit wide coming out of turn 4. And yeah, I do apologise for everyone for the technical difficulties, and I'm very sorry. But we will look at the rest of the grid, and
as we only have 3 more laps left to go, YB and Steven definitely going to be taking the win here, unless he pulls the Stinson and just
Havoc. Havoc. That is
he's definitely having a moment. Oh my goodness.
That was Tokyo Drift of the week there.
Yeah, and that brings Jens up into contention to take P4
and that
away
also
from
gave
Havoc. It is not. Havoc looks so good as he just completely outbraced himself.
Yeah,
Havoc looked to be
Havoc's having serious problems.
Possibly take the race win, definitely a podium, but now he's 2 positions away, and he doesn't have the grip to come back up.
Yeah, 22 laps is just so difficult to keep up with. But I know I know Jens has penalties, a lot more penalties than what Havoc has, and Tom has more penalties as well. So there's always actually a bit of hope for Havoc, because of how many penalties the people ahead have. I know YBN will take the race win from last position, which is an amazing feat for him, and that just pretty much secures his place as one of the top drivers in this whole league, let alone D2. And
definitely,
yeah,
and we see Shader as well already starting to come up with Havoc to take P5 away from him. So those hard tires are really starting to drop off. And it looks like the 2-stop was the way to go for D2.
100%.
As we see the top 5 finishers being on that same strategy. Maybe the different, because 3 of them are on softs, 2 of them are on mediums. But it seems overall the 2-stop was the way to go.
This is on trackers. Shadow's picked up another penalty, which is just limiting his chances of even finishing in the top 5. So, because Havoc's still there. Havoc, if he can keep it on track, I reckon he might still be able to get a podium here. I'm not even joking. He's got the same.
Have you checked the penalties?
Yeah, I checked the penalties. AO has tons. Tom has tons. GNL has tons, and so is Shador. So.
Oh wow! So if
Havoc
he can just keep up
2.
behind him, let's see.
There's always hope for Havoc.
Definitely. If you can just take up behind him, just keep the DRS, and just Don't push the tires too much because they're already far off.
And he's got
He'll
DRS,
hopefully
which
get a
is
good
assisting him even more. As we have Robot spinning in the final sector. And he's back on track though. So, yeah. Unfortunate race day for him.
Let's see. We have a close battle between Marco and the F1 driver.
Let's I'm gonna go on board with Stephen, and you just tell me if there's any more battles.
Okay.
When it happens.
Yeah, let's see. These seem to be the closest battles here so far. We have AO and Tom. They seem to be the best one going right now, even though he's dropping back a bit in the dirty air through sector 2 as he picks up another 3-second penalty.
Yeah, can I take over now? Because YBN Steven is coming round in through the stadium section. He's going to come around the final corner. He started last. He's got the first place. He's going to win here in OFRD2. Another amazing race for him. Well done, GG. As Tom coming round the final corner. P2 for him on track. But look at the penalties. AO gets P2. No. Jens is in. Oh, Jens gets P2. And let's see the gap. Who's going to get it? Havoc P3. Great job from him.
Fantastic job, Havoc. Wow, kept it clean, and that's what paid off in the end.
Great job, mate. Great job.
Goodness. Only 2 seconds off being P2.
Everyone's making fun of me.
Wow.
Everyone's making fun of my voice.
Voice crack at the end.
Yeah, everyone's making fun of me. It's just not fair. But F1 driver will come home in P9 if the penalties suggest. So, yep. And Markov actually has tons of penalties. So will we Fifi jump him? Fifi does jump in. Fifi, who's been, I don't want to say nowhere, but he has been pretty much unseen for the last couple of most of the laps throughout this Grand Prix.
He's taking a point today.
Yeah.
He's taking the final points paying position.
I'm
but
so
definitely
happy.
Congratulations to YB and Steven going from last to first.
I'm gobsmacked.
Never gonna let Robot live down those track cuts as well. I'm gonna remind him every day.
That's definitely staying.
I'm gonna screen grab it, and I'm just gonna make a GIF out of it.
Please do. That would be great to see.
It's gonna be fantastic. Oh,
but anyway,
great job,
Fantastic.
Good job to Havoc too. He kept it together. He got the podium.
Right, do you want to run through the order?
Yeah, I got you. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot I'm not the one that's streaming, so I didn't have to let the thing go through. Okay, so we have penalties everywhere, first of all. But YBN Steven in first, going from grid place 20. We have Jens in second, Havoc P3. P4 we have AO, Shador in P5. Tom in P6, Racer Tay in P7. Show in P8. F1 driver P9, Fifi in the last points paying position P10. We have Marco in P11, Random Sirius P12, B Watt in 13th, Iceman Kimmy 14th, Dr. Robot 15th, Figgy in 16th, 17th is Bob's your uncle, and Larvish 18th, Bert 19th, and the final position we have VR in 20th.
That's the biggest joke of this season. Robot, with all those corner cuts in Sector 2, apparently didn't get a penalty. I mean, seriously.
Oh, he says if you lag out and rejoin, you don't get any penalties.
What? That is just not fair. I've got to give it to them though. Great drive from everyone today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream that you guys watched on Twitch, and yeah. Hope to see you guys soon in OFR once again, and goodbye.